Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to get together with you and tell you about my second 30-day challenge that I imposed on myself to see if I could get in shape and lose some weight. For my first challenge, I'll make sure I put the link down in the description box below. I challenged myself to walk 30 days, and I did, and I had some pretty great results with that challenge. So I decided I needed to do a second challenge. So for the second challenge, I wanted it to be a little bit different. I wanted to keep things, those creative juices flowing. If I have to have constant stimulation in the brain, otherwise I do get bored. So I looked around and I decided that I needed to come up with a really great 30-day HIIT challenge. Now, if you're not familiar with what HIIT is, I know I didn't know what it meant until I started looking at putting this challenge together. The HIIT is an acronym. It stands for High Intensity Interval Training. And basically what that means is you will have a set skill that you need to do at high intensity for 20, 30, 40, 50 seconds as fast as you can. And then you have an active rest period. That allows your cardio to go up and then come back down and then go up and then come back down over the course of your workout. And there has been some scientific studies to show that helps you with weight loss, with muscle gain, with burning fat, and it really helps you with those hormone levels that you get as we get older, like the cortisol, and how it makes you retain that belly fat, and it's supposed to help. So I thought this is what I needed to do. So I came up with an idea for the second 30-day challenge. And here it is. Whatever HIIT routine I chose for that day, I still met a minimum of my step requirements because I had gotten into the habit of walking and I wanted to continue that. So if I did a HIIT routine and it only gave me 3,000 steps, I really wanted to make sure that I was able to get a good walk in the same day and get that step count up to 6,000 every day for the month of October. Now, what's great about that is for the month of September, towards the end of the month when I was really striving for those 10,000 steps a day, those were 10,000 steps for a dedicated walk. That means I was out there huffing it for 5 miles and my heart rate stayed elevated, which meant my cortisol hormones were going insane. So doing the HIIT routine, up, down, and then later in the day, just doing a little 2,000 or 3,000 step walk down my road and back or around the park and back, gave me those steps, gave me the additional exercise, but it didn't increase my cardio to where my body went into that fight or flight mode that we tend to go into. So first off, I'm going to show you I logged everything. I logged everything in a student planner. I did that for the September challenge that I did, and I did that again for my October challenge. And here it is. And you can see the only day I took off was Halloween. That's because it was the 31st day. I committed to 30. There were a lot of kids out trick-or-treating and I didn't want to be out and about while everybody was off being little ghosts and goblins. But here is, let's see, there's my calendar. And I have to tell you, there is something about the physical act of taking pen to paper and being accountable for something every day, and it becomes that routine. If you don't do that, 2, 3, 4 days go by and you're really not on top of making that commitment to learning that habit. This has really helped me. If you don't have a journal to log something down in like this, I suggest you get one. Speaking of which, I will have some in my Amazon store that I'm creating myself for canning, for walking journals, exercise HIIT journals. So keep an eye out for that. I'll put the link in the description box below. Let me throw that aside. In addition to just marking that simple X to know that I did what I was supposed to do for that day, I have this health and wellness journal, and I log in this health and wellness journal every single day. And let me show you a sample. Look at this. Every day I mark in here my nutritional goals, my exercise goals, my blood glucose, because I am a type 2 diabetic, how much I walk in miles and in steps, what I did for the day. If there's something important that I needed to do, like going and meeting with a trainer about my shoes, or having a doctor's appointment that's going to be directly related to what I'm doing here for my fitness goals, I marked it in here. You see this number 6 right here? Got a number 6 right there? That indicates the 6th marathon that I completed during this journey. I hit number 6 on Thursday, October 19th. So from the time I started putting these challenges together, I had walked 6 marathons. I've walked 8 now, but this is at the time where I did 6. I have my measurements in here, my weight, everything. This is where I track everything. And I find that I can't do this until I can't go to bed until I do this. It has become a habit. It keeps me accountable. It makes me feel like I'm being successful and reaching goals. And I like watching the numbers go up for steps, the numbers go up for mileage, and the numbers for my inches and my weight coming down as the weeks progress. So if you can journal, that is a wonderful thing to do. I'll throw a few pictures in here to show you my journey through October. I do want to share with you, I don't want to say it was challenging coming up with HIIT routines because YouTube was my best friend. There are a lot of channels that offer HIIT routines that you can work out to in the comfort of your home. I really, truly liked a channel called Yes to Next. They're not sponsoring me. They don't even know I'm saying their name. Her name is April, and she does routines with her 81-plus-year-old mother, Aiko. And I really do enjoy watching those two ladies. And when I first watched the very first HIIT routine and I saw her mother, 81 plus, doing this little routine, I thought, if she can do it, I can do it. My first routine kicked my butt. That little lady knows what she's doing and she's fit. She plays with you there a little bit. She's more fit than you'd give her credit for. Give her the credit. She is awesome. I loved watching. They have all kinds of routines, HIIT routines, walking routines, stretching routines. If you have not checked out April and Aiko over at Yes to Next, go over, say hello, let them know that Country Mama sent you over, because I used them for the majority of my 30-day HIIT challenge. Really, really great. You're going to enjoy them, I promise you. So let's talk totals for the end. My canner's ready. So let's talk totals for my entire month of October. I worked out those 30 days doing a HIIT routine, making sure I hit 6,000 steps every day. And at the end of the month, I do want to share with you that I lost 5.8 pounds and another 5¼ inches. So that's not bad for 1 month of working out here in my home with the company of April and Aiko cheerleading me along. I want to be that cheerleader for you too. If you haven't tried a 30-day HIIT challenge, I encourage you to do it. Get something to write everything down. You don't have to be a slave to your scale or to the measuring tape if you don't want to, but I promise you, if you just dedicate those 30 days, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to sleep better, and you're going to have more strength and stamina because they really are great workouts. All right, I'm off to November. I've got a November challenge that I'm starting. I'm going to put out a separate video because this one is a doozy. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you know when I put new videos out. And if you think that a 30-day HIIT challenge would be an inspiration to some of your friends and loved ones, please make sure you share the video and let them in on this little secret too. Until I see you here next time on the farm, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of each other, have a blessed day, and I'm going to continue on my fitness journey, and I hope you'll join me. Bye-bye.